Curb Father here, we're at Lil Bubba, and we've got training on today. So these guys here are here to learn how to use the curbing machinery, how to use the equipment, how to make the mixers, how to get started in their own curbing business. But I'd like to take you on a tour around our facility. Let's go and check out where these curbing machines are made, how they're made, and what we do here at Lil Bubba every single day. Come and check it out with me. So this is where it all starts. The steel comes in the door. It comes in long lengths like this. We put the steel through a cutting machine. It's cut into lengths to make curbing trailers. And those curbing trailers are built in a jig. Each trailer is assembled and put together as a frame. Initially, the frames can be rotated upside down and they're welded up. The fenders go on. And one of the great things about the way these trailers are built is that they're double depth chassis. They're really, really thick steel. These trailers are built to last. They're the strongest trailers in the world, and they're built here at Lil Bubba. Let's check out what happens next. So once the steel part of the trailer is welded up, the aluminum superstructure goes on. We use aluminum because aluminum doesn't rust. And when this equipment gets put in there after you use it each day, it's wet. The equipment drips water off. If that was a steel trailer, it's going to rust out in no time. But with aluminum, that doesn't happen. It's also a lot lighter. And where the sand is in contact with the bin in the back here, it's all aluminum. There's no steel in contact with the wet sand either. So it's the best way to build trailers. And that's how we build them here at Lil Bubba. Our curb machines start off their life as raw steel, as you can see here. Each one of these machines has been fully welded by our man on the bench here. Each machine is put together in a jig, so each one is identical and parts can be interchanged between them. And as you can see with a curbing machine at Lil Bubba, the thickness of the steel is very important. These machines are built like rock solid and they will not wear out, they will not break, they will not bend. I know people, they've fallen off the truck and the machine still works, but these machines are strong. Lil Bubba strong. Each trowel that's made at Lil Bubba is made out of heavy gauge steel. The thickness of this steel is significantly more, 50% more thicker than what they used to be in the old days and what other ones that are on the market out there. So they last twice as long. They wear very, very well because we use a heavier thickness steel. So let's check out how the Lil Bubba parts and the machines get their paint on them. So once they've been completed, they come into the paint booth, and here in the paint booth, they get applied an automotive paint. It's a specialty paint that's designed to last a very long time. It's expensive, it's a 2-pack, it's like an epoxy, but that's the type of paint that we use to make sure it really, really lasts a long time on your Lil Bubba curb machine. So at Lil Bubba, we have state-of-the-art machinery to use to both cut and bend the steel and the aluminum. This is our press brake. It's where the aluminum is bent up, it's where the steel is bent up. Each mold goes through this process and it's a CNC machine. Each sheet of material is cut on a water jet, and this is our water jet table for cutting aluminum, steel to make each one of your curbing trailers, each one of the curbing machines. So you can see in this footage right now, the water jet in action as it cuts through the metal without applying any heat at all, just the pressure of water. Fantastic. We also use a plasma table. So when we do need to use heat for cutting, we use a plasma table. So it uses plasma to cut through the metal, and this is also a CNC operated machine to cut the sheet metal out to the exact size and shape that we want. So this is our paint booth for our trailers. Every single trailer gets painted not just on top, but we flip the trailer upside down in a jig, and that way we can paint the trailer underneath and on top. Fully painted, 2 separate coats, and we use a very resilient paint, direct to metal paint that's designed specifically to last a long time on your trailer so it doesn't rust. So the section that we just looked at is the area where a lot of grinding and welding takes place, and it's dusty and a little bit dirty. This is our assembly area. We keep it clean. It's where each trailer is brought, each curbing machine is brought and put together to make up your package, your curbing business package. So it's a much cleaner area. And in the assembly area here, you can see one of our finished trailers. It's got its coat of paint on it. It's had the aluminum top put back on it. It's now getting its wheels put on and the rest of the hardware that's required. We'll also put a wrap on the trailer, so when it leaves here, it's a finished unit with advertising ready to go for you. So when it's time for a wrap, our team over in the Bubba print shop go ahead and they create a wrap, they print it up, and then the wrap is applied to the trailer. So it's got a complete vinyl artwork applied on all sides of the trailer. That advertises you, it advertises your business, and it's a moving billboard that makes a lot of other customers in the neighbourhood envious because they can see what's going on and they'd like some too, so it shows off the curbing on the side of your trailer. Yeah, so as far as wraps go, there's lots of different styles. Everybody has their own business name, their own website. All the information is there on the side of the trailer. Just check out this for a selection of our wraps that we've done in the past. So as the parts come back from the paint booth, they get put on the shelf. So this is where we stock all of the trowels, all of the tools, the stamps, and all of the molds, etc. that go out with the machines. And we also manufacture the machines. So we'll go through and have a look where the machines are made. Check it out. Each Lil Bubba curb machine starts its life here on the bench. We have 2 of them set up here at the moment, and they're set up upside down in a particular jig that we can rotate the machine in. But we build these machines with their special gearbox and the plunger assembly. The whole thing is beautifully made. It's as strong as an ox. And these things are built to last, you know, with grease nipples on all the moving parts so that you can grease this machine to keep it lasting a very, very long time. But that's how the machines are built. It gets flipped over when the undercarriage is completed, engine gets put on it, and the finished machine gets lined up here ready to go out to the next customer. So one of the great things about Lil Bubba is that we carry everything that you need to be in the business. So there's consumables that you need to use. You need to use some of the powdered products, which are color pigments. You need to use some of the liquid products, which are additives that go in the concrete for extra strength, the reduction of efflorescence, and of course sealer to put on the surface when you finish. But all of these products we carry in stock and we ship out of here every day. So if you're in the curbing business and you need the products to make the curbing, we always have them in stock at Lil Bubba. We're never out of stock. You never have to wait. There's nothing ever on back order. You come to Lil Bubba, you can buy what you need when you need it, and it'll be shipped out same day, as long as you get your order in by 1 o'clock. So that's a tour of Lil Bubba. The rest of our facility is taken up by our office space and our sales team, and we have great sales people who look after you, make sure that you buy the products that you want, you don't get anything you don't need. And this is our foyer, and it's where you'll come visit. So when you're in town, come to Orlando, come visit Lil Bubba, come and check us out, lilbubba.com.